Do you ever wonder if your job has an expiry date? With AI growing so fast, it's a good question to think about. Welcome to today's episode where we look at jobs AI likely won't take over soon, even with technology changing so quickly. Let's jump into jobs that may do great in the age of AI because, let's be honest, futuristic robots may be exciting, but fulfilling productive lives are also important. Right, let's start at the top. Can AI really replace the CEO, the big dreamer, the inspiring business starter? Not quite yet. Being a leader, the kind that inspires, motivates, and helps through tough times, needs more than just looking at numbers. It needs intuition, empathy, and a bit of good old-fashioned gut feeling. Think about leaders who are admired, the ones who changed industries and inspired people. Could a computer program copy the charm of a Steve Jobs or the vision of a Bill Gates? True leadership is about understanding people. It's about connecting with them, building trust, and creating a shared vision. So, AI can help leaders with data, but being a true leader may always need a human heart and mind. Leadership is about dealing with the unclear situations, the ethical problems, and making the hard choices. Let's talk about feelings, those messy, complicated, sometimes confusing things that make us human. Emotions drive our connections, our relationships, and our sense of belonging. They are the invisible threads that weave the fabric of our social lives. Consider jobs that require deep empathy: psychologists, therapists, social workers, counselors. These professionals dedicate their lives to understanding and helping others navigate their emotional landscapes. These are the people we turn to when life gets tough, when someone is needed to listen without judging, but with true understanding. They provide a sanctuary where we can express our deepest fears and hopes. Could an AI chatbot offer kind words? Sure, maybe. It might even provide some level of comfort with well-crafted responses. But could it really understand how we feel, the unspoken words, the sadness behind a fake smile? AI may not always truly grasp the nuances of human emotion. Empathy is about connecting with another person deeply, truly feeling their pain, sharing their joy. It's about being present in the moment and offering genuine support. It's about creating a safe space to be vulnerable, where people feel seen and heard. This kind of connection fosters trust and healing. These are the things that make us human, the things that connect us to each other in ways that AI may be able to copy without replacing, the shared experiences and emotional bonds that define our humanity. So AI might analyze data and see patterns, but it's the human connection and empathy that may remain irreplaceable. In a world increasingly dominated by technology, it's our capacity for humanity that will keep us grounded and connected. Let's talk about craftsmanship, about the beauty of handmade things, the imperfections that make them special. In a world increasingly dominated by mass production and automation, there's something profoundly beautiful about items that bear the mark of human hands. These imperfections are not flaws. They are the signature of the artisan, a testament to the time, effort, and love poured into each creation. Think about a carpenter making a table from scratch, selecting each piece of wood with care, feeling the grain, and envisioning the final product. Every cut, every joint, every sanding stroke is a deliberate act, a step towards bringing a vision to life. Or a chef turning raw ingredients into an amazing meal, balancing flavors, textures, and colors to create not just food, but an experience. Each dish is a reflection of their skill, creativity, and passion. A tailor sewing clothes with personal care, measuring and cutting fabric to fit beautifully, ensuring that each stitch is in the right place. The result is a garment that not only fits, but also tells a story. These are the skilled trades that need not just technical skill, but also flexibility and understanding of materials, and also an artistic eye. It's about knowing how to work with the natural properties and variations of wood, fabric, or food to create something extraordinary. Sure, AI can build things perfectly, with precision and efficiency that humans can't match. But can it replicate the small changes in wood grain? The subtle variations that give each piece of wood its unique character? Can it balance the perfect blend of flavors in a dish, the perfect balance of zest, the nuanced taste that comes from years of experience and intuition, the custom fit of a handmade clothing item? A machine can follow a pattern, but perhaps not quite yet the subtleties of human form and movement. There's a certain humanity in these crafts, a connection between the maker and the thing made that's more than just function. It's the human touch, the imperfections, the small changes that make each creation unique and irreplaceable. These imperfections are what make handmade items so special, so valuable. When holding a handmade item, it's like holding a piece of someone's soul, their dedication and their passion. So AI might automate some things, making production faster and more uniform, but the true artistry and craftsmanship may still have its place. Imagine this, being at a pub, feeling a bit lost, just needing a friendly face, someone to pour a drink, listen to problems, and maybe tell a funny story. Now, would that experience be better with a human bartender or a robot programmed to make drinks and take payments? There's something comforting about human interaction, about the warmth of a real smile. These are the things that make people feel seen, heard, and understood. This goes for so many service jobs, the friendly barista who knows the usual, the attentive waiter who makes guests feel valued. These jobs are about more than just doing transactions, they're about making connections and building a sense of community. So while AI might automate some parts of customer service, it's yet again this human connection and empathy that may always be important. Let's talk about healthcare, a field where the human touch is just as important. Think about the nurses who provide kind care, the paramedics who respond to emergencies with skill and urgency, the EBRE&D doctors who work tirelessly to save lives. Could AI check vital signs, give medication, diagnose, or even do surgery precisely? Certainly. But could it replace the comforting presence of a nurse holding a patient's hand, the reassuring voice of a paramedic calming a scared person? Unlikely for now. Healthcare is about more than just treating illnesses. It's about caring for people when they're at their most vulnerable. While AI can improve healthcare dramatically, providing helpful tools for diagnosis and treatment, it's the human touch that may remain at the heart of healing and care. It's about providing comfort, offering hope, and advocating for patients' needs. Let's talk about justice. What does it really mean to be just? Is it simply following the letter of the law, or is there something deeper, something more profound that needs to be considered? While an algorithm can analyze human behavior, can it grasp the deeper meaning, the things that might have caused them to act a certain way? AI can process vast amounts of data, but can they make a call on the nuances of human intention and emotion? The legal system, even with its flaws, is meant to deliver justice, and that needs more than just analysis. It requires a personal understanding, an ability to see beyond the facts and figures, to understand the stories behind them. It requires judgment, empathy, and a deep sense of what it means to be human. These are qualities that may not be easily replicated by machines, no matter how advanced they become. Judges, lawyers, mediators, they deal with ethical problems, weigh evidence, and make decisions that hugely affect people's lives. They bring their own experiences, their own often complementary understanding of human nature to the table. AI can help with legal research, analyze past cases, decipher the unresolved, and even predict what might happen in trials based on old data. It can be a powerful tool, but it may be just that, a tool. But can it truly understand what a witness is saying, the remorse of a defendant, the impact of a crime on a victim's family? These are deeply human experiences that can be analyzed but must also be understood. Justice isn't just about using algorithms, it's about finding truth and delivering fairness. It's about understanding the human condition and making decisions that reflect that understanding. It's about human judgment, empathy, and trying to make a more just and fair society. In the end, justice needs a heart, and that heart is human. Now picture this. The lights go down, the crowd goes quiet, and a spotlight shines on the stage. But instead of a human performer, it's a robot, programmed to do perfect dance moves or sing a pre-recorded song. Would the same rush of emotion be felt, the same connection with the art? Art, in all its forms, is about experience, expression, about connecting emotionally. It's about vulnerability, about sharing a part of the artist's soul with the world. AI can create stellar art, sure. But can it truly deliver the raw emotion of a live performance? The way a musician's fingers move across an instrument? The way an actor's voice cracks with emotion? Perhaps not. Because art is about more than just technical skill. It's about the felt experience, the emotions, the stories, the connections that make us who we are. Workplaces can be messy. They're full of people from different backgrounds, with different opinions, different ways of communicating, and sometimes those differences lead to conflict. Now, imagine trying to solve a workplace argument, navigate a tricky personal matters, or create a more inclusive and fair work environment using only algorithms and data analysis. Human resources professionals and conflict resolution specialists are vital in creating healthy and productive work environments. They mediate disputes, address grievances, and champion diversity and inclusion. AI can certainly help find some of these solutions, or with screening CVs and interviews. But when it comes to the messy human side of work, the need for empathy, understanding, and skillful communication, those are areas where being human may remain essential. Standing at the edge of this AI-driven future, it's natural to wonder about the place in this rapidly changing world. What jobs will be left? What skills will be needed? As AI becomes a bigger part of life, the workforce will continue to change. Yes, nothing is certain and some jobs will be automated, but many truly human jobs that require empathy, emotion, connection, and a deep understanding of the human experience, those jobs may continue to do well. And not to mention the new AI era will certainly usher in other jobs which have never existed before. So, which job will always need the human touch? Share thoughts and join the conversation about the future of work. Remember to like and subscribe to support more content like this.